Have you ever noticed something weird about piglets? Those little guys that fight each other like it is the end of the world suddenly becomes best friends when they are weaned. That is what I wanted to learn in this video today. So first of all, let's talk about what is actually happening. When piglets are young, they are trying to figure out who is the boss. Yep, even pigs have a social hierarchy. Those little fights, that's just them trying to sort out who is in charge at that moment. So once that pecking order is set, it is like, okay, we are cool now. No more drama, buddy. Now here's where it gets interesting. When they are weaned, life changes big time for these little guys. No more their mother's breast milk. It is now time for them to step up and also eat solid food. And that is very stressful for them. And guess what? Just like humans bond during tough times, piglets also stick together to get through it. If you are fighting me and it is time for cold, how do we hit each other up? We are not in good terms. How do you get closer to me? So that is where they suddenly become good friends, and then they try to fight life's battles and challenges together. So suddenly, those little fighters turn into a support squad. You see how cute that can be. So it's not just about stress. A lot of what we think of as fighting is actually play fighting. So piglets are just practicing their social skills, and also over time, those playful battles turn into real friendship. It is all part of growing up, and this I've actually noticed it on my farm several times. To the extent that these pigs you see, they were always fighting each other when they were young, but the moment I separated them, they became the best of friends and they never fought. If one of them is even eating and another is not eating, the other one does not continue to eat. He waits to see if the other one will join them. And with this piglet, here is another cool fact. Pigs are super social animals. They remember their little mates, even if they had a few rough moments early on. And like we do say that familiarity breeds friendship. And these little boys and these little guys prove it every day. That is why if you bring in new piglets that is different from them and you don't do it right, they end up fighting. That is to tell you that they are not familiar with the new ones you have brought. So there's no way a friendship is already established and they start to fight. That is also about pigs trying to establish social hierarchy. They know themselves and they want to get one who will be in charge, such that if he shouts in the room, everybody keeps quiet and listens. So when you see those squabbles early on, they fight, don't stress it. It's just part of their journey. By the time they are weaned, they are practically going to be inseparable. And if you are managing piglets, remember, make sure they have enough space, food and water, so those little fights don't get out of hand. Because I remember there was a time, two of these piglets, they fought each other aggressively to the extent that one of them became very weak and could not even walk. And the one that was being beaten severely tried to also show his dominance, not knowing the other one has already overpowered him. So he was beaten mercilessly to the extent that there was blood on his body, and he became weak. Like he fell to the ground trying to get up. You have to fall, you get up, you fall back. So I separated them for some time. I brought them back, the fight continued. So I just said, well, let me just observe them. And in this case, what I did was I just took the more aggressive one because I had not weaned them yet. I took the stronger one and kept that one alone in a separate room. And I made sure he was very hungry to the extent that he didn't get anything to eat because he was not weaned. His mother too is not with him. So the weaker ones had access to the mother, suckled, and then recovered very fast. So when I released back the one that separated to the group, he comported himself. And as I'm talking to you, they are the best of friends on the farm. Understand? So at the end of the day, pigs are just like us. They have their little disagreements, but those little challenges make their bonds stronger. And that is what also is with we humans. Sometimes somebody just wants to challenge you to see if you are the right fit, or you can also stand your grounds. But the moment they see that no matter what they do, you are not going to give in, that is where they want to now relate with you. You become their friend all of a sudden. We fight, we bond again quickly. No one wants to associate with a losing team. So that is why if you are struggling and you don't find a way to save yourself, people don't want to associate with you. So you have to stop the complaint and face it head on. Tackle it on your own. And if you're able to come out of it victorious, you'll see that you will fear nothing else and you become a warrior on your own. With support or no support, you are always winning. People will only associate with you or will want to connect with you if you are winning. Nobody cares about the losing side. So the next time you see piglets fighting like that, just think they are probably making lifelong friendship right before your eyes. So just create their supportive environment to ensure that they don't injure one another. On my farm also, I've never castrated any of my pigs, and I've not also done any teeth clipping, like trying to break the sharp teeth of piglet. I've never done that, and tail docking is what I've not also done. But my pigs are always okay, they are fine, and they're moving on.